Okay, so no intro or even outro. I might have an outro for this, but for this video, but still, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Get hashtags, all the good stuff. Follow the hashtags and links down below. All this stuff, yada yada yada. One of them I may or may not put on here. It depends. Anyways, before to begin, I got to give a tremendous freaking shout out to every single one of you, especially two of you guys from last week when I did that absolutely long ass, my personal opinion. I call it a masterpiece. Some people might disagree. Some people might agree about the whole allegations on, not even allegations, it's pretty much proof in a pudding fact. He blocked people on X and Twitter. Yang Ye doing one of the worst fucking voice karaoke, especially karaoke singing was fucking horrendous, really, really bad, absolutely degeneratively disgusting as hell. Crap, he should never do singing ever again. His voice acting was still great, just wasn't meant for Kiryu-san. Kiryu from Yakuza Like a Dragon, aka Judgment Game, or any of the Yakuza 6, 7, 8 Mafia Yakuza game, freaking series games. 615 views. 615 views for a small channel like mine with 840 subscribers. Thank you very much. I appreciate every single one of you. My digital internet family. Mwah. I love every single one of you guys. I don't know why the hell I just kissed the camera mic. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah. Thank two of them, especially Cam Nuggets, and Mugen Train. You guys left nothing but love. Thank you so much. I'm glad I was able to use your guys' videos for resources. I wish I would have talked to you guys first before doing that. I swear I'm not stealing people's content or any of that stuff. I should have went to you guys first, man. Both their channels are bigger than mine. The one's 2,000 subscribers. The other one's like 12,000 subs. So there's and last time, I mean, before 2020, 2021, when the Panini, aka the Plan M Scam Them happened, I mean, I had like 1,100 views on that video I talked about a while back on Gargura and how this other chick, and at that time she was kind of a lolcat. I think she played a lot of GTA 4, GTA 5 games. Her name was Brittany Venti. I don't even want to bring the chick's name up, but I have to. Brittany Venti. I know she's doing a lot of this woke movement. She's doing a lot of like Republican slash. I'm not sure if it's like satire, if it's real, if it's fake. She talks a lot about women's rights. She's kind of like the quartering nowadays, Brittany Venti. If any of you guys know who that is, I'll leave the link to her wiki page, fandom page down below if you want to check that out. I think I can still leave those down below, hopefully. Enough of the rambling and bullshitting and scamming. Not scamming. Bullshitting and stammering. I unfortunately do that a lot, sadly. If you're brand new to this channel, thank you for the 615 people. If any of you guys are here, 1 or 5 of you subscribed or like, share, subscribe to the channel. Please, if you can. I don't say it enough, but please, if you can, watch and hit the bell freaking notification. I need that in my life. Just saying. And another thing I wanted to say real quick. Yeah, the last time I got over 1,000 plus views, half of 1,000 views, it was like 2014 or 2015. I don't remember which video it was. I think it was like an old Death Battle reaction video I did, or back when I was still in the old school Generation 4 MLPFIM Brony community at the time. That's the last time I went half of 1,000 or over 1,000 views. So once again, thank you so much for the love, honestly. Thanks for all the likes, too. I got 10 likes on that thing, bro. If I remember to leave the link to the video, link down below. So, anyways, Persona 5 Royale music in the background. Leave the link to the playlist down below. So it says, GOP Senator challenges a Teamster heading to a fight in a fiercely exchange at a hearing battle. This comes from the Associated Press, November 15th. Oh, nobody just wrote it. It's just from NPR. I like doing, besides this one, I like that one, New York Post, and another one, Deadline. Those three, I really like using them for real super serious news resources. And then this one was pretty damn serious, too. This one happened a day later. I know it's like 4 days old, and the other one's 2-3 days old. That one I'm going to go for the most one first. So this dude. Looks like he wasn't effing around, screwing around, talking shit. Looks like he was real to back his stuff up. Because shot in the kidneys. Kevin McCarthy reportedly shoved a Republican voters out. I gotta make this video even longer. It's just a bitch. Like I said before, I think it was in the Ice Show Speed video I did earlier this morning. The Sniper Wolf Leah one. I know. Shout out to 10 people that watched that one. Like I said before, I'll say it again. I'm not in the political realm. I'm not in the Democrat side. I'm not a Republican or indie, hardcore liberal left. I'm not a farthest left-wing extremist, a right-wing extremist, far-right extremist, far-left extremist. I'm not in any of those camps at all whatsoever. I just believe what I'm going to freaking believe. Granted, yes, I know I'm not going to even drag it out that long. I am a Hispanic Latino American. But then again, I was raised on a lot in the East Coast when there was mainly predominantly black and white people. I don't know, it was only a 0.2, 0.5, maybe 0.8 the most percent of Puerto Rican Hispanics I was around. And granted, I was raised in Harlem, New York. There was a shit ton of Hispanics over there. But when I moved to upstate New York, mainly it was bright red city. And a lot of black people on the other side, too. A lot of blacks and lots of whites. Barely any Hispanic Latino support. Not until I moved over here to Las Vegas. That blew the frick out of my mind. There's so many other races, ethnicities, and Hispanic Latino I didn't even know about. Especially freaking Peruvian, Ecuadorian. My favorite ones were probably like Ecuadorian, Peruvian, and another one I'm trying to think, Uruguay. That was cool. And of course Brazilians too, they were awesome. Because I don't know how to speak a lick of Portuguese at all. Anyways, let me just jump into it. Yeah, Associated Press. Let's jump into it. I'm not reading the whole entire article, I'll probably just read half. Actually, let me just pause it real quick so I can play you the freaking video. I'm gonna have to do it on full speed because I don't want to copyright claim or strike. Definitely don't. This is the one I'm talking about here. I'm gonna read this article too. I'm gonna speed it to 0.5.
Appreciate your demeanor. It's quite different.
I'll leave the links down below if I remember.
In fact, you tweeted at me.
Oh, it was on Twitter. Of course it was on Twitter. Where else would the frick would it be? Or X. Besides Reddit, unfortunately.
5 times. Let me read what the last one said. Said, greedy CEO who pretends like he's self-made.
I watched this a few times, so I'm not really just not the first time I'm watching this.
My plumbing company, myself, and my wife was running the office because I should remember working pretty hard and long hours. Pretends like
don't know. I have no idea.
He's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been. Always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is the time. This is
cowboy.
You want to run your mouth? We can be.
Oh yeah, because Oklahoma's right next to Texas. That's right.
You want to do it now? I'd love to do it right now. Let's stand your butt up then. You stand your butt up. Oh,
this is the part looks like he was gonna fuck him up real bad. Oh, he took off the ring too, so he was fierce, bro. He was gonna throw down, throw the dukes, and throw the hands.
No, I have the mic. I'm sorry. This is what he said. You'll have your time.
Oh, and this dude, I forgot. Curb Your Enthusiasm, dude. Bernie Sanders. No, that's not really him.
I don't like words and doings. I don't like you because you described yourself. Hold it.
Ooh! I forgot about that part. I called him a thug.
And you went quiet. No, I didn't go quiet. You challenged me to a cage match, acting like a 12-year-old. So we all bullies. Excuse me. I will say exactly. Senator Mullen, I have the mic. You have questions on any economic issues, anything that's like, go for it.
They got way heated in that bitch. Dang.
We're not talking about. Of course, and let me show you his hearing because I want to expose this thug to the.
Oh, he's just not slanderous. My personal opinion is racist.
Hold it. You don't want to hold it. The most please. All right. This is a hearing to discuss economic issues. All right. If you have questions with Mr. O'Brien or anybody else on what.
Yeah, it's not a WrestleMania freaking cage boxer match, bro.
I'm quoting exactly what he said. You can say what you want. This is your witness fraud. I'm exposing him. You can expose anything you want. So no fraud.
You could tell it got a little heated there. The only thing I could have, there's audio for the other one when Kevin McCarthy smacked the shit out of the other dude from East Tennessee. I think his name's Tim Birchlet. He smacked the shit hard as fuck him in the kidney. So I'll get to that in a second. Hold on. Yeah, but anyways, I got one here from the one and only. I get it from once in a while, political realm bullshit like from Ben Shapiro, but he had a little bit of the stuff when he was talking about it in the news about Kevin McCarthy, Senator, original former Speaker of the House before this other dude, Ryan Johnson or Jim Johnson, took over. I got it here. Leave the link down below.
Why? There's so many people who think the Republican Party is a bunch of
gotta
boobs and
go
morons.
real
Why?
fast.
Why do they think that? I don't know. It's so confusing. What should we do? I don't know.
As the conflict
that's not it.
rages, over 2 million Palestinian people
Hold on.
lost.
Oh my God. Gates took Birch's side. He said, I myself have been a victim of outrageous conduct on the House floor as well. That, of course, was in a reference to when House Armed Services Committee, my chair, Mike Rogers of Alabama, lunged at Gates during the election of McCarthy as Speaker back in January. But nothing like an open and public assault on a member committed by another member. The rot starts at the top. McCarthy was asked about it. He said, oh, good. I think ethics is a good place for Gates to be. Which, of course, is a reference to the fact that Gates was actually facing an investigation.
Oh, I forgot all about that one. That one was in January, earlier this year. Completely forgot about that. Another one right here.
Congressman Gates, though, is filing or submitting a complaint to the Ethics Committee over this issue. Do you have any response to Congressman Gates?
No, I think ethics is a good place for Gates to be.
I'll leave the link to the other one on the dude to East Tennessee. You want to give his side of the story. I feel like I believe him a lot more. A lot of these, no offenses, I know there are some. I met like two ever. When I used to work at an older hotel casino, there's two dudes from like Alabama and another one from Georgia. These older white viejito senior citizen dudes that were really, really cool and hospitality-wise, Southern hospitality-wise. They were good people. Very super good-ass people, man, honestly. Sweetest, nice people I ever met. And, like, they're real humble, and then it comes to family, and they look for each other and know, and they want to start bullshit with a bully, they settle it right there and now with words a lot more than just with fist to fist. I don't know, I can't speak for everyone there that lives in Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia, but that's the vibe I always used to get from them. So now, we can truly begin. I didn't want them to go that fast either. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this into a 2-part video. The other one I'll talk about Yahoo in a separate video. I'm sorry. So this is, yeah, this is the main one I want to do because there's actual physical video evidence on this one. It's crazy. I read all that. Sean O'Brien and the president and the International Brotherhood of Teamsters stand there butt up. Long-standing differences right there in the room. Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders panel that was yelling at Mullen to saying that he was challenging at the McGulligan fight. McGulligan stood up from his seat and details of them. This is the time. This is the place. Like I just played in the back of the video. If you want to run your mouth, you could be too concerning his own. You just finish it right here. Oof. And then there's all the little stuff they said. Pretty much all the stuff I played in the video. It says, as Mullen persisted, O'Brien said, you can challenge me to a cage match. Ooh, acted like a 12-year-old school bully. The two traded angry insults, even more minutes. Each called over a thug. Mullion, Wayne McGullion, I think said, at one point suggested they fight for charity at an event next spring match. They could have did that. They could have did a YouTube boxing match for charity. But they didn't. Let's move on. But then again, they're not YouTube influencers. They're freaking people that control the fucking world almost, which I think that's a bullshit lie. I think it's a council of mine over before Vanguard, BlackRock, the Masons, etc., etc. Those are people who control the world in my personal opinion, and the countries too. Well, let's move on. Democrat Senator, until next Senator, Democrat Senator Maggie Hassans of New Hampshire was stadium questioning, touching him over after hearing Senator Sanders call him strange and absurd. We went there to be talking about, we did not talk, the crisis facing working families, growing gap between very rich and everybody else, and the roles of the union playing, improving the state of living American people, Sanders said. We're not in here to talk about cage match fighting. It's a curvy enthusiasm, Mr. Sanders has something. That's funny. After the later skirmish, Senator Republican leader Mitch McConnell, I don't remember, that dude that froze up 3 times already, I'm not surprised. Mr. McConnell said, I don't view it as my own. Republican Senator Kevin McCarthy in North Dakota said that Kevin Kramer said North Dakota said the references were made back and forth at GOP meeting and hearing, but no one said they take it too seriously. It's unfortunate. Thoughts, views, and opinions and speculations. I could do a shit ton of speculations on this. This one I'm going to have to do another time because there was an audio in here I couldn't find nowhere, man. I wanted to play the audio so freaking gosh dang bad, but fortunately I couldn't find it anyway, bro. This comes from Nikki McCrans Ramirez. I could read a tiny bit of it, but that one I'm going to do my own personal time. Yeah, there was a video for it, but it was mainly like 4 or 5 interviews. So this Southern Tennessee dude, so he's the type of guy when you're one kid throw a rock over a fence or run home, run behind his mama's skirt. Tim Burchett said, that's kind of stuffy. You not handle like things right in East Tennessee. I do have a problem out here. I'm gonna go look him straight in the eye and tell about it. Talk to him. I don't know. No offense to anybody that lives in Tennessee in the South. I'm trying to shit in you guys, but some of you guys sound the same way. That's crazy. I feel bad for this dude, man. I feel like he was the more arbiter of truth. I'm not even like on Democrat, Republican, liberal side. I'm neither on these clowns' side. I make a shitload of money than I'll ever make my entire life. But man, it's not a good look. The way this world's falling apart so bad with the rumors of you-know-what, WW-3 gonna pop off, battles on WARS is gonna happen. Just get prepared, man. In my personal opinion, follow Yahshua, Jesus God, Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. That's it. Peace out, dudes. Goodbye soon. Talk to you guys soon. I'll talk about it in a separate video. I'm out. I can't believe these clowns are trying to do UFC cage matches in the fucking White House. 35 years and never saw it. My mind blowing. So later.